Hello everybody, it's Kitaki here to bring you week 4 of the WPL. We go up against Oscar, coach of the Beacher Beartics, and yeah, Oscar has access to Mew, Hydreigon, the CGI, Double Aromatisse, Kangaskhan, Mega Pidgeot, Infernape, Pickleball, Toxapex, and Rapier. So we try to put the past the impossible for this game. Oscar has a very threatening team, a lot of mobs that have that can do a lot of stuff to our team. So this is the team we came up with. We have Zygarde, I believe just Dragon Dancing Zygarde, nothing too crazy. However, it has Crunch to hit the CGI and the Mew for a really good amount of damage. We have Greninja, which is choice specs. Greninja pretty much just outspeeds and kills a lot of his team, and the specs just was very nice for this game. Next up we have a Gardevoir, Modest, which is gonna go to reveal Shadow Ball and Hyper Voice, because I believe that's what was shown on the battle. Actually, I don't remember if I played Oscar again on the regular season, but I guess that's something I should have checked earlier. We have Snorlax holding a Chopo Berry, Earthquake Return, Toxic, and I forgot the other move. This is my Hydreigon switching, because Hydreigon is a threat to my team. Like if you look at it, if it predicts me going into my Gardevoir, and then like kills that off, then his Draco was pretty spammable. So I wanted Snorlax just to choose those hits, and Return is doing a good amount of damage to it. Next up we have Suicune, who did not get to hit the field. I'm not going to reveal its set. It was actually a set I was very excited for, but didn't get to use it because it didn't hit the field. So yeah. Then we have Nidoqueen, bulky attacker Nidoqueen with like Sludge Wave, Ice Beam, Stat Rocks, and like Earth Power. So yeah, Oscar decided to bring the Pickleball, Blade, Infernape, Mew, the CGI, and Hydreigon. Biggest threats are Infernape and Hydreigon right off the bat. So we're actually going to lead with a Greninja, which is a great lead. We're gonna go U-turn right out. We could go for Dark Pulse turn 1, but in case it was Colbur, we're going to U-turn out into our Nidoqueen. We go for the Sludge Wave. He reveals the HPI, Ice, and excuse that really quick. Forgot to put the shit in right. Okay, there you go. So here we're gonna exchange Toxics, which is pretty. I didn't expect Piccolo to have Toxic, but it does. So it's fine. Even though it's Toxic, because I know he's not gonna stay in, because his moves are more like just stunnable than HPIs for what he's shown. Which I was correct. You're gonna see later on the game he shows Roost. So I'm just gonna Toxic again, and we're gonna catch the Mew, which is very very nice. Here we Toxic this thing, thinking this thing might have Focus Blast or something. We're gonna switch into Gardevoir, and we get Gardevoir. And now he has no switch-ins for Hyper Voice whatsoever. So we're gonna go for a Shadow Ball, as he will more likely stay in, which he does. He goes for a Sponge. Pretty much that's everything he has to in my Gardevoir. Looking at it, as we're gonna go to switch into Suicune, he makes a really good switch into Pickleball. However, this allows us to switch out into our Nidoqueen, and this time we're gonna get our Rocks up. So that is very very nicely. Now we have Rocks and this Pickleball on a timer. Here we're gonna switch back into our Snorlax. So we can take the Hypnotize. Now we're going just to return as he decides to roost it up, and he's not healing enough good because it's doing way too much damage. He goes into Infernape. Here I was thinking of clicking Earthquake because he was gonna die to what's it called? He was going to die to the Toxic anyways, and this would have been a godly play if I clicked the Q here. But I thought more likely, almost Toxic too, but because I thought the CGI was gonna switch in. But return is a fine play in either way. If I EQ though, I would have killed this thing, which would have been amazing. But it's okay. Snorlax has done more than enough at this point in the game. As we let's just sack to a close combat from the front end. When it comes Zygarde. Oh yeah, we're picking a Beacher Berry this week. That was a random, yeah. That's what we're gonna stay in here. We're gonna go for the Dragon Dance. As he's actually gonna go for the Sea Fighting and for the all-out pummeling, which only does 60%. Not that bad, to be honest. And now we can go for Extreme Speed to pick this thing off. Incoming is Double. This thing is going to take 1,000 errors because Double is very strong. But he goes for Sacred Sword, which in combination with Shadow Sneak does not kill my Zygarde. I thought he was gonna go for the Iron Head, because according to my calcs, Iron Head plus the Shadow Sneak had really good chance at killing me. It would have been a roll. I think it would have been a roll in his favor, but it still would have been a chance rather than Sacred Sword, because that just means I never died to it. So to a Shadow Sneak, that is. So Zygarde picking up 2 nice kills here. It comes to Sejoy. I'm gonna go for a Crunch, thinking this thing is going to drop, and I can just sweep right now. But he has the Cobo Berry, which saves him, which is very good tech. Now we're gonna go into a Greninja. We're of course gonna go into for the Ice Beam to knock this thing out. And here he brought this thing really fast. Like on the game, he brought the Hydreigon like as fast as possible. So I was like, okay, this thing has to be scarfed. There's no other way. So I'm going to save my Greninja, because essentially it could still be necessary for the Mew if it's some annoying Coal Mine Mew set or something like that. So we're going to switch into Gardevoir, expecting the Draco Meteor, because that would have been the only move that kills Gran, as he's going to go for a Dragon Pulse. But here we're going to see that he's actually leftovers, which means like it's pretty mature at this point. Like even if Gardevoir doesn't kill these mons, like if he goes for a Flash Cannon here and killed me, I would still would have had Gran. But yeah, Hydreigon's just going to die because we're gonna speed, and then Mew is going to drop to the rocks. So Gardevoir picking up 2 kills, Gran picked up 1, and Zygarde picked up 2, and then 1 died to the rocks. So I guess that's for Nidoqueen. Very good game to Oscar. This is very fun, very quick game. I could have swept with Zygarde if it wasn't Cobo Berry, so that was a good call on his part right there. And yeah, no, definitely I was very scared for Hydreigon being a choice scarfer. So if we do fight again, he might bring that, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, nonetheless, we pick a nice 4-0 win after a 4-0 loss last week. Well, this is going 2 weeks after the week 3 battle, because we had a break because of the holidays. But after this, our sketches should be the same, 1 video every week from the WPL. And yeah, I mean, next week we go up against Texas Main Gaming. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, check out Oscar down below, check out WPL, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.